When you talk about 2-beat drum fills, you're talking about a fill that takes place over 2 counts of a measure at the end of a phrase. Now remember, the definition of a fill is something like a transition where you would bridge 2 sections of a song together or 2 phrases of a song. What I'm going to play now is a drum fill that takes place over 2 beats of the last measure of your phrase. So if you're talking about 4 counts in a measure, you're talking about counts 3 and 4 of that measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take place over that. On count 3, I'll give you a set of 1/8 notes, 3 and. On count 4, I'll give you a set of 16th notes, 4 and a, so that the entire fill would sound 3 and 4 and a, da 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 da. And following the fill, because we're ending a phrase, we're going to strike a crash on the downbeat of 1 of the following measure to complete the phrase. I'll play the entire phrase 2 times with a fill and the crashes following. 1, 2, 3, 4. In order to add some variations to that, you can keep the rhythm and the fill the same, but what you can do is start moving your notes around the drums. On count 3 on those 1/8 notes, 3 and, I'll stick those on the snare drum. And on count 4 on the 4 and, I'll put those on the high tom. So it'll sound something like 1, 2. It'll sound like this in the groove. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, I'll set up both of those groupings around the drums so you can hear how it sounds with some various surfaces. I'll play the fill sounding something like this. With the groove and the phrase, it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you've studied reading variations and rhythms, you could basically take any combination and try to move them around a 2-beat fill like that, around different surfaces, on one surface, whatever works for you. Try some different things.